Now, I was also very social in high school, which all of the counselors missed because they saw that I was really good in calculus and in physics. And I was taking college level physics in high school and college level calculus. But they didn't think about the fact that I had a set of bands. We used to, by my senior year, we played a paying job every weekend. And it wasn't rock and roll in those days because that didn't pay that well. We were playing for Italian weddings and Greek christenings and ethnic music, dance music. I also was in a lot of clubs at school, and I usually had one or sometimes two or three girlfriends at the same time. So I was very social, but because everybody was desperately looking for people who were really good at math and science, everybody ignored that. So as I got kind of helped and mentored and got into MIT, fortunately, MIT in those days didn't have enough space to house their undergraduates. 2/3 of them had to live in fraternities right from the beginning because there weren't enough dorms. Now they've changed that, but back in 1964, it was different. And the fraternity that I joined was a really thoughtful one. I mean, they really valued people studying, and it was MIT after all. I mean, everybody was a nerd. Yeah, so, you might take off Saturday night, but sometimes you didn't do that either. So it was the kind of thing, but by living with 71 other brothers in 2 buildings we owned on Beacon Street, no other adults, we had to run it all ourselves. It taught me a whole lot about, that I'd started to learn with the music work about relationships. So I think I've always had this driving technical focus, which leads to, in neuroscience terms, a heavy focus on the task positive network neurologically. And it means that because of that focus, I can tune things out.
Yeah.
As my wife would readily admit. And that helps me be productive, but it also, because that neural network suppresses the one in which you are more interpersonal, it's always been a battle. And I would say that by the time I discovered the field of psychology, I was fascinated by it, not even though my teachers at MIT thought I was really good at it. They said I had a lot of potential. They didn't say I was good at it. I think I got into it because it puzzled me.